We got a whole new set of lies coming from the media that I need to tell you guys about. Stick in there, don't leave. You're going to want to hear this one today, guys. We're also going to talk about Sidney Powell and General Flynn. They are about to be a huge problem, and they actually started to be one already. And then we got some merchandise stuff I want to talk about with you guys, and some channel milestones we're going to dive into. So stick in there. A lot of stuff to cover today, guys. I'm Jared. This is RedRacer Video, former car vlogger. Now I'm an independent citizen journalist. Thanks to you guys. This is my work now, and you are my employer. You guys are paying the bills, so thank you so much to everybody who already does that. 3 links down below in the description: Patreon, PayPal, and Venmo. 3 different ways you can support the channel monetarily. Again, this is my work now. I cannot depend on YouTube for ad revenue. You guys know they demonetize my videos all the time, and I am fearful that at some point my channel could just disappear. So I've got to be able to back up what I'm doing. I got to be able to feed the fam. This is how I'm doing it. Thank you, everybody who's helping that happen. Still need some help. 3 links below. Only if you see value in what you watch, help me out. Here we go. So first, real quick, guys, I want to touch on the fact that 30 for 30 is over. It's July 1st. I did a video every single day in June. Thank you guys for pushing me to do that. Thank you guys for watching the videos. They all did pretty well. I had a couple that didn't do great, but for the most part, very good videos for me as a channel. Thank you all so much. A couple days we even did 2, or 1 or 2 days we did 2. We're switching. We got a new 30 challenge. The new 30 challenge is just for 4 days. 4 days. I want you guys to help me out if you can. 30K by Independence Day. That's the new 30 challenge. 30K by Independence Day. We're at 29,100, almost 29,200 subs. 800 more subs in the next 4 days, guys. I know I can do it. Help me out. If there's anybody you can send this to, anybody you think needs to wake up, anybody you think might like to watch me blab, send them out. Give me some subscribers. Whatever you can do to help me out. 30K by Independence Day. All right, diving into today's video. And more of the meat and potatoes of what today's about. I watched the media today, again, just full spin. They're going to lie to everybody again. You guys have got to know what's truly going on, so we're going to get into that. A lot of things happening, a bunch of things that I think the media is probably running with, and again, I'm sure that people are very misled and have no clue about. So the media keeps asking Kaylee over and over and over, and you guys know the second round of the flu's coming, right? False flag flu number 2, here we go, the revival. And now I'm seeing that maybe there's a new flu they found in China, a new pandemic. So maybe they know that the first one is falling apart and nobody believes in it anymore, and so maybe they're gonna have a whole new one. We'll see. But they keep asking her, Kaylee, why do you guys keep opening up? Why are we pushing when cases are higher than they've ever been? And I'm sure you guys have all seen it, and there's a whole new push now. There's a whole bunch of new people with masks on. There are states now mandatory masks. The CDC still says recommended, not required. I'm telling you guys right now, as sure as I stand here, CDC switches to required, not recommended, I'm not wearing them. I'm standing on the Constitution. I'm telling them that I can't breathe with it, because I can't. I do get headaches. I have seen videos. You guys have watched them, I'm sure, too. I'm not going to link it below because I'm not going to go find it. There's many of them. OSHA requires your oxygen level in a workplace to be at a certain level. Dude's making a video. He's holding the little sensor in his mouth while he's talking. The thing's reading fine. Straps a mask on, puts the thing back in his mouth, continues to talk, and immediately once that mask is on and he's trying to talk, his levels are at an unhealthy level. As soon as that mask is on, your oxygen levels are at an unhealthy level. Stand on it, guys. I'm not going to wear a mask. I'm not. I got off on a tangent, though. Let's get back to it. They're pushing this whole thing again. Here we go. Now the flu's coming out. They're going to try to shut everything down again. This is about control. This mask is about symbolism. Make no mistake about it. It is the symbol that you are programmed. I'm sorry, but it is. Those who aren't wearing a mask, it is a symbolism thing right now. It is not about health. There's too much information out there that this just is not killing everybody. The media is beating the cases to death. And I know a lot of you guys are saying, yeah, but we had record high cases in my state. Kaylee got asked this question over and over and over. And this is so blatantly obvious. These reporters ask these same questions almost verbatim so that they can also say the same thing to their base or their viewers. So again, it's echo chamber tactics, guys. They're asking the same questions over and over and over, knowing she's going to give the same answer, but they've got to be able to give those same talking points to their viewers. It's echo chamber tactics. It's CIA. It's Project Mockingbird. It's all of that. They are programming you through your TV. That's what this is about. Every time they asked her about the cases, Kaylee came back with the same answer. And this is my answer to you and to any of my neighbors and anybody else that thinks I'm being irresponsible by living my life and letting my kids live a life. Compared to April of this year, we are now testing 6 times more people per day. So in April, we had this many cases. We're testing 6 times as many people now, so we have more cases. This doesn't mean we have more people sick or more people dying. As of right now, per day, the last couple of days, and I haven't checked today or yesterday, but we are at record lows for deaths. So yeah, the cases are way higher because we're testing 6 times more people. Deaths are lower though because it's getting, what's the word I'm looking for here? It's getting less severe, and we all now are getting, carrying antibodies for it, a lot of us. It's called herd immunity. Look it up. I'm not a scientist, but less people are dying, more people are having it. They're not counting. In those cases, when you hear that there are cases, that doesn't mean that 40,000 new people got sick yesterday. That just means that 40,000 people tested positive. A bunch of those people are tested positive, never got sick and never will get sick from it. They just have it in them. This again is a good thing. But if all they tell you is the cases are way up, they can spread panic and get a bunch of you to throw your masks back on. And again, they kept asking over and over, and she kept telling them again and again, we test 6 times more people, and I'm saying this over and over, I know guys, we test 6 times more people now than we did in April. Cases are or deaths are at an all-time low. Also, food for thought, look up pneumonia cases and look up flu cases. Where did they go? It's a cold, it's a scam. Let's move on. So, they also started pushing her on the Russia lies. And if you guys haven't heard about this, the New York Times or New York Post, can't remember which one, I think New York Times, they posted a lie basically saying that there's Russia intel, that Russia has a bounty on U.S. soldiers, and that information was fed to Trump, and he didn't do anything with it, basically. All of our intelligence agencies have debunked this. They're all saying, no, that's not true. He didn't have the information, and he didn't not act on it. He never knew about it. So all of our intelligence agencies are saying he never knew about it because we never escalated it to him. So if there was anything out there like that, they never made it, they never decided that it was credible, and they never brought it to his attention. A couple of things are at play here. For one, they're pushing Russia more in the news because what does that do? It makes them look less stupid for what they tried to do ever since President Trump won, which was try to say he was a Russian asset or whatever. So if they use Russia now, it's familiar. Again, echo chamber tactics. You guys remember Russia. Oh man, Trump and Russia again. Man, he's got to be a Russian agent now, right? Right? Fake. The other thing that happens with this, they're trying to start a conflict with Russia. They're trying to create something else that they can panic about and create problem, create war, get all of our attention off the fact that what I'm about to talk about next is about to ruin everybody's lives, and try and get all the attention off the fact that death tolls are 10 times higher in Democratic states than they are in Republican states, and try and get all the attention off the fact that they literally are guilty of genocide in all of these nursing homes in these Democratic states where they intentionally push people with COVID into nursing homes knowing the old people were the ones that were not going to fare good against this disease. This is all part of a thing, guys. It's all part of a plan, a 16-year plan. They are all with their backs against the wall right now, and they are cornered, and they are fighting for their lives. You want to know why? If you guys are still here, you're here for the best part of the video. Again, kudos, Dave, at the X22 report. Link in the description, guys. X22 report. In the comments down below, tell me if you guys watch X22. I think a lot of you do. If you don't, you're missing out. X22 is good. Videos are a lot longer, though. He's not quite as animated as I am because he's just showing you visuals. Probably a little more and more concise information, but I don't know. I'm a little more spunky, however you want to see it. Shorter, more concise, me. Longer, more drawn out, Dave. But Dave's amazing. Dave talked about in his video what's going on with Sidney Powell, and I heard this, and it was a reminder, but you guys know General Flynn, the judge still dragging his feet. General Flynn's still, a few days away or whatever from officially being able to just go ham sandwich on these people. But his attorney, Sidney Powell, dropped a major bombshell. And I hate that word for what mainstream media did to it, but this is an actual bombshell. She said, she was quoted as saying that General Flynn was going to audit the intelligence agencies because he knew there was billions of dollars of discrepancy that Brennan and company were running off of the books. Let's rewind what I just said there. They framed and put a gag order on Flynn right as soon as Trump went into power because they knew that Flynn was going to audit the intelligence agencies because he knew that they were losing billions of dollars in all these exchanges and all these things that happened and in all this foreign aid. General Flynn knew they were cooking the books to the tune of billions with all these countries and all these agencies, and he was going to audit them. He was going to roll. All of it was going to come out. The American people were going to see all of it. So they framed him, took him to court, put him in court, locked him up. I understand. A lot of you guys think I said he was in prison. I understand General Flynn was not in prison. He was not free, though, and he could not speak, and he could not save our country, which is what this, in my opinion, will almost single-handedly do. His attorney came right out and said it, though. He was going to go after them. They've been losing billions on purpose. They're crooked. He was going to expose them. They're all done. They're all done. They are in deep, deep trouble, guys. This is over. It doesn't look over yet, and I know it's still crazy, but it's over. That's why we're seeing absolute panic. I know you guys, yesterday's video, a bunch of you guys are going, man, you're freaking out now. I'm not freaking out now. But when that happens 10 minutes from my house, that could have been my car those people circled. I still trust the plan. I understand that we've got to see that. That had to happen in Provo, Utah for a bunch of little Mormon people in Utah to like, whoa, this is real. That got a lot of people's attention. That got a lot of people's attention. My video was not meant to scare at all. It was meant to get people's attention. I'm not saying we should panic or that we should all get scared. And I'm not saying anything like drastic, but we should be ready because it could be you. Make no mistake about what yesterday's video was about. No one's panicking, nobody's freaking out. I still trust the plan, but that did happen, and it did happen right down the street from me, okay? Really quick, guys, we're going to wrap this thing up, but I got a few things I want to tell you in closing. Don't leave yet. A lot of you guys have talked about BitChute and backup platforms for the channel, and I am doing research about what I'm going to do there. I am going to bring my website back up. I had a website before. I did literally nothing with it, and it was costing me a lot of money. In the spirit of full disclosure, between no work and doing all this, I just couldn't keep doing it, and things were getting bad. So I'm going to bring the website back live, and again, you guys make that possible. One more shameless plug, Patreon, PayPal, Venmo down below. Your money goes to things like that. It is a pretty dope website. I'm pretty proud of it, but it's spendy. But I'm going to do all kinds of stuff now. A lot of you guys have asked for it. I've kind of been reluctant, but I've found a way to do it without being all about me about it. I didn't want to do merchandise because I don't necessarily want people like wearing like RedRacer. I'm not trying to promote RedRacer. I'm trying to promote the Great Awakening. I mean that. I mean that with everything that I have. I know that when I ask for money through Patreon, PayPal, Venmo, you guys think this is a cash grab. This is my job. I got to make money, and I feel like I deserve to for what I'm doing. I know the time I'm putting in. I didn't really, though, want people to be like, oh, RedRacer. That's why we hadn't done merch to this point. We're going to do merch. My guy, Lopi, makes these shirts, and he's going to help me out. We're going to get things rolling. We talked about things. I did some soul searching, and I think that my whole goal is to get the message out, right? I don't have to make it RedRacer. I've got some really good ideas for shirts that I think will twofold help me continue to do this, help me continue paying for a website, keep things going, keep the ball rolling, feed my kids, all those things. Provide an opportunity for me to grow, still feed the message, because I have got, again, excellent ideas for shirts. So really long story. Backup platform is coming. I am going to decide where my videos will go, whether it'll be BitChute or one of the others. I am going to host them on my website, so it will be up soon. I'll give you guys the web address when it's back up. We are going to do merchandise, so be on the lookout for that. I'm not sure if we're just doing hats or if we're just doing shirts or if I'm going to do hats and stuff too. For right now, probably just shirts with some slogans to wake people up, get people's attention. That's it. I love you guys. I'm rolling. I got some place to be tonight. Hope you guys love this video. Real quick before you go, make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure your bell's on. And then leave a comment before you go. Share this with somebody. 30K before Independence Day. RedRacer video. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one.